Content marketing is both an art and a science. My name is Brennan White, the CEO and co-founder of Cortex. Cortex is an artificial intelligence platform for creative workers at brands and agencies. In the traditional model of creative work, everything is done effectively manually. When they're deciding what content to make, oftentimes that's someone's guess. And that not only is not a great way to guarantee success, but it also takes a ton of time. Just sitting there and deciding that on the 20 different communication channels on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on whatever, we're gonna create this piece of content next Friday at 5 p.m. and it's going to be like this. Outlining that alone takes days or weeks every month. And so by automating humans out of that process entirely, we save a ton of time and we make sure that every choice, every time, every piece of content, every topic that we talk about, all that stuff is based on what the most available real-time data suggests will succeed in reaching our audience with a message that they actually want to interact with. And so Cortex automates the planning, automates all the selection of the content. You know, you have thousands of images oftentimes. That oftentimes takes 15, 20 minutes per piece of content just to pick an image out of pre-existing imagery, right? Cortex automates that process. It automates deciding what to talk about and what words to use even in some cases. So in each of those little steps, there's a human bottleneck, traditionally. Cortex removes the human bottleneck. That's what Cortex does. It does all the pattern matching, all the listening, finds all the trends that matter to you and to your audience, and bakes that into the process and then automates the creation as much as it can and presents everything to the team for approval. So kind of turns that creative team from like the sweatshoppy, work 1,000 hours a day, push out content, dozens and dozens of pieces of content a day into they become the editor of a magazine, so to speak, right? They get to sit there and approve something, slightly tweak something, deny something, etc. But at the end of the day, when they show up on Monday, most of the work's already done.